Hi everyone. My presentation today will be on older adults responding to the unequal health effect of climate change in Asia. My presentation will be in 4 parts. Part number 1, Older People's Associations or OPAs in Asia, the evolution. In the First World Assembly on Aging, held in 1982, more than 40 years ago, the meeting resolution recommended member countries to consider supporting the formation of OPAs to respond to the wide-range need and aspiration of a rapidly aging world. Since then, with ongoing input from older people, local partners, and government, our project-focused OPAs has evolved to the advanced or the people-focused OPAs, which are inclusive of young and old, men and women, poor and non-poor. It is multifunctional, sustainable, and scalable. The result of this shift has been higher and wider buy-in, greater sustainability, scalabilities, and affordabilities, and having wider and more lasting impact and reach. As a result, Asia has more than 1 million OPAs with hundreds of millions of members and is still rapidly growing. Part 2, Climate Change and Health. Climate change poses significant health risks to older people due to their vulnerability to extreme weather events, changing disease patterns, and environmental hazards. Here are some key health risks that we are seeing. First is increased respiratory and cardiovascular diseases from air pollution due mostly to post-harvest open burn and burning of fossil fuel. Second is increased heat-related illnesses. Third is increased infectious disease. Rising temperatures and changing rainfall pattern can expand the range of vectors and waterborne diseases. Fourth is increased malnutrition. Climate change can affect food production, leading to higher prices and reduced availability. However, due to time limit, today I will focus on health risks due to prolonged poor air quality. This is a photo of Chiang Mai City, located in northern Thailand. The top photo is a photo taken during the rainy season, and the bottom photo is a photo taken during the dry season. As you can see, the air qualities are very different between the two seasons. So, let's take a closer look at the air quality problem in Thailand. First, 64% of Thailand's population are small farmers. And every year, they burn millions of tons of agricultural waste on open field. This releases more than 200 tons of very harmful particulates into the air and emit close to 25 million tons of greenhouse gas annually. Each year, poor air quality costs more than 17,000 hospital admissions and more than 3,000 premature deaths, costing the country more than $5.3 billion annually. Part 3, OPAs and climate change. A typical OPA in Asia has 8 to 10 core components, which are based on the top needs of their communities, such as social and cultural, food and income security, healthy aging, community-based care, community-led development, lifelong learning, rights and entitlement, resource mobilization, disaster risk reduction, and climate change. However, today I will only go over components that have strong link to climate change, health, and care. With respect to climate change, OPA can take lead in both climate change mitigations and adaptation, such as providing awareness on climate change, promoting climate-resilient food and income security, taking lead in community climate actions, and promote eco-friendly power and energy productions and usage. With respect to health, OPA can help address the health needs of their community by promoting regular physical exercise and sport, provide health and self-care awareness talk, conduct regular health screening and checkups, and improve access to health insurance and medical referral service. With respect to care needs, OPAs can help address the long-term care needs of their communities by providing 4 very popular types of care service, which are 1. Social care, 2nd. Personal care, 3rd. Living support, and 4th. Health care. To make it easier to visualize the important link between OPAs, climate change, and health, I would like to share some case studies on what OPAs are doing to reduce the impact of prolonged hazardous air pollutions on older people's and their community health. First, we look at outdoor air pollution. The OPA work with their communities to encourage local farmers to switch to more environmentally friendly livelihood, which has the following environmental benefit. It requires no post-harvest burning, use no harmful pesticides, and is regenerative, which meaning do not need replowing or replanting. Second, the OPA promote green and circular farming. First, the farmer grows their crop. They harvest what they need, and then take the waste and convert it into biochar in 1 to 2 hours. The biochar is then used to make soil enhancer. The soil enhancer is used to grow more crop, which each growing cycle, they can have higher yield, use less water and fertilizer, reduce air pollution, remove large amount of CO2, and have healthier soil for hundreds of years. Third, to reduce exposure to harmful air pollution, the OPA make and distribute face masks, provide food delivery and errand service, and move their daily physical exercise and activity online, especially during harmful air quality days. To reduce indoor air pollution, the OPA promote the usage of fuel-efficient and low-smoke stove. The result of this intervention has shown very positive results such as large smoke reduction, much lower PM 2.5 reading, and have many other social, health, and economic benefit. Second, the OPA conduct awareness on PM 2.5, like the do's and the don'ts, which are listed here. Over the years, the OPA development model has become a popular development foundation for countries with limited resources to promote more inclusive, appropriate, affordable, and sustainable development. What is built on top will not just remain, but will continue to develop and grow. Part 4. Recommendations and conclusion. First, OPAs can greatly support local development and take lead in health, care, and climate action if they are included and invested. Second, OPA can help government and non-government agencies to reach those most difficult to reach, like those living alone, bedridden, and extremely poor. Third, long-term collaboration between the OPAs, government, and service provider can increase effectiveness of service and intervention. Fourth, joint resource mobilization between OPAs, the private and the public sector can greatly increase fundraising success. As for our policy recommendation, government should work directly with older peoples and their association. This will allow greater and more lasting impact, can help reach millions of people with the limited resources that are available, help increase visibilities and credibilities, and can open up new opportunity for long-term collaboration and development. Now, I would like to share a short video entitled The Voice of Older People Making and Using Biochar. I would like to share with you what we are doing to support older people and their older people association in 5 countries, namely India, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam on biochar awareness, production, and usage.
ภาวะของโลกปัจจุบันที่ร้อนขึ้นเกิดจากการปล่อยคาร์บอน ของมนุษย์เพราะว่าถ่านไบโอแชร์จะเป็นตัวที่จะช่วยดูดซับคาร์บอนในอากาศ
বায়োসার পরিবেশ এবং জলবায়ু পরিবর্তনের জন্য খুবই ভালো। এটা আমার মতন নারীর জন্য খুব উপকারী। আমি রান্নার কাজে বায়োসার ব্যবহার করি কারণ পচে চলে, বেশি তাপ ধোয়া ছাড়া রান্না করা যায়। এটা আমার সময় ও খরচ বাঁচায়।
Làm than sinh học rất dễ và nhanh, không tốn nhiều kinh phí. Than sinh học có lợi cho môi trường, vật nuôi và cải thiện đất bằng màu. Tôi mong rằng tổ chức 2, người cao tuổi các cấp, chính quyền các cấp nhân rộng mô hình này trên toàn quốc.
Yes, our world is facing population aging and climate change challenges at the same time. However, if older people and their older people associations are included and invested, they can be a big part of the solution to our population aging and climate change challenges.
Thank you.